Hi, and welcome to Astral Messages. My name is Angela, and I'll be bringing through guided messages for the sign of Aries today. Thank you for being here. These messages are for the collective, so I encourage you to tap into your intuition during these reads and to discern what resonates for you and your personal journey. If you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's have a look at what the strongest energies are coming through for the sign of Aries for the month of September. Strongest energies, please, Spirit. Slut. Thank you. Strongest energies for the sign of Aries for the month of September. Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's have a look to see what you have. You have number 28, Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. And you have number 23, Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Interesting, the ones that flipped over that were a lot in that deck was also Spirit has a plan. So that's interesting. We also have Take Time to Breathe Out, Disseminating Moon. And a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Okay. I'm getting actually, as we are in eclipse season, for a lot of the signs, there's just this energy of, I want to say, pause, or that take time to breathe out. There's a lot of watch and wait, breathe out. What was the other message? Have patience. Because I feel like with this eclipse season, there's a lot that's being released and cleared out, which is ironic because we have this clear out the clutter. And it's interesting, it can be quite a frustrating time when the energies are moving out because we feel like we're almost in that void, in a holding pattern, wanting to move forward. But the energies can't move forward until the old is released. It's like this, there's energies here that can't come with you into the new. And that's because Spirit has a plan here, and also because it's collective as well. This is divinely guided. Okay, let's dive in further and have a look at your Celtic cross. I see a little money spider, so I wonder if there's some changes in your finances, Aries. Interesting. Weaving some plans for a change in finances. Okay, let's have a look what we have for Aries. Please and thank you. Well, at the bottom of the deck, we have wish fulfillment, 9 of cups and the 3 of cups. My goodness, you're celebrating something here. Ooh, and that Ace of Pentacles. Interesting, it's also in the cobwebs. And I was just saying, I see a money spider. So this celebration, this wish fulfillment could be in relation to finances, Aries. My goodness, a win-win outcome is forecast. But there is something that you need to clear out, so we're interested to see what's going on. Let's have a look at your energy. The Four of Wands. Beautiful. This is of stability. This is the 1111 symbol. This is home. This is also another card of celebration. Interesting. Okay, what's in your challenge? The Nine of Wands. Persevering. This has been coming up for a lot of zodiacs during this eclipse season as well. This sense of, I got to keep going. I got to push through. This is the wounded warrior. This is tired energy. The eclipse also can also call for a lot of rest, hence take time to breathe out. So that's interesting. What is in your awareness? The Seven of Swords. Interesting. This could be self-deception. This could be deception of others. This could also be, interestingly, what I'm picking up on here intuitively, is strategy. Interesting. Okay. And what don't you see? The Strength, Leo energy. This is taming that ego. Okay, so the Seven of Swords could be self-sabotage, which can be that ego. And what you don't see is that you're actually taming it. So there's that, potentially. Okay. And what is influencing this? The Hanged Man. So this is that pause energy that I'm getting, but this is also a shift in perception. Okay, this could be a little bit of delay. This money spot, I don't know if you can see it. It's probably just out of camera. So cute. Okay, what's in your future energy? The Empress. Beautiful. This is one of growth, expansion. This is divine feminine energy, but this is regardless of gender. This is, birthing something new potentially. Okay, what's coming towards you? The Six of Cups. Nice. This can be nostalgic energy. This is also an energy of a soulmate connection of the past. Interesting. Okay. And what is in your advice? The moon. Yes, the eclipse season is impacting us all. So interesting. This is a card of emotion. Also the unknown. And your likely outcome, Aries. The Five of Cups. Interesting. This is one of loss, mourning. Focusing on what hasn't gone well. But you see behind her is there's Two of Cups, right? There is something to be grateful for. Interesting because you have the Six of Cups, that past energy coming in too. And the outcome here is focusing on that past. Interesting. But in your current energy, there is something to celebrate here. You have wish fulfillment, particularly what I'm getting in the space of money. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers. We've got that Ace of Pentacles popping out again. Let's get some clarifiers. Interesting how this past energy is coming up. And we have clear out the clutter. So there might be some past stuff rising to be cleared. It's kind of a classic eclipse energy. But let's have a look. Why is the Four of Wands in Aries energy at this time? Thank you. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Page of Wands. Wow. This is good news. Page of Wands, good news, communication. This could be an idea for some. But with the two queens here, Pentacles and Cups, this is something stable. Again, we had that Ace of Pentacles popping out. But it's also of emotional fulfillment. And this is something to celebrate. It's like a combination of the two. Beautiful. Okay, why is the Nine of Wands in your challenge? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Justice at the bottom of the deck, and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is taking action with confidence, and the Three of Pentacles is collaboration. I'm getting collaboration in the space of work. Interesting, with the Justice at the bottom, this could be a contract. So a work contract here. And it looks like the struggle is to take action towards this. Maybe you've been offered a new contract, a new job, because it definitely feels money related with our guest here, the money spider. But there is this Nine of Wands, this exhaustion to keep going here. Even though it does seem something to celebrate, there is a win here. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look at the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords in your focus? What's the Seven of Swords here? Okay, interesting. We do have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is pain. Dive a little bit deeper into that. But we have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, and the Empress, which is Taurus energy for me. And it's interesting, in your future energy is the Empress. This is all about growth and abundance. So I was getting here with the Seven of Swords, that strategy. And the strategy may be with the Temperance, balance, creating a little bit of balance, but also patience to grow something here. So with that Page of Wands, that was something to celebrate here, that good news. It's only a page energy. It's only very new. So maybe you are in your focus of going, this could be a good strategy here, even though I'm exhausted with the Nine of Wands, to keep working in this area. But there's something about having patience and creating balance to move towards this growth, expansion, and abundance. Now, there could be some Seven of Swords here with the Three of Swords. Because the Seven of Swords could be deception or even self-deception. Interesting. I just want to grab this one out. Let's dive a little bit deeper here for you, Aries. Why is the Three of Swords here with the Seven of Swords in your awareness? Okay. We have the Star at the bottom of the deck, which is that wish fulfillment, but also healing because we have the Three of Pentacles popping out, which was in that Nine of Wands, that persevering to keep working at something here. But we also have the Two of Pentacles, balance and juggling. So there could be, what I'm getting here is to be mindful of that ego. Because I kind of want to say when we have a lot of ambition and we take on too much, it can be driven by the mind and the ego, but it causes us pain and sorrow. And that can literally be physical exhaustion too. It doesn't have to be emotional pain, but it takes an emotional toll on all things in life when we strive and we push too much. So interestingly, with that Temperance card coming out before with this, there's a combination of patience to grow something here, but also to be mindful of keeping that balance, that life balance, looking after yourself as well as striving for ambition and growth. There's a combination. It's not just all one way. Okay, let's have a look. Why is the Hanged Man influencing Aries at this time? Interesting. We have the King of Pentacles. This is the abundant, financially secure energy. And there may be a delay in this abundance, hence why there's needing to be patience, but also a shift in perception of this financial abundance and what it costs to gain it. Interesting. Because I feel like this is a beautiful opportunity here for you, Aries. And it's not, the cards aren't saying not to go there at all, but it's being very conscious and aware of moving towards this with patience. There's something here that we need to clear out the clutter. Maybe it's a great opportunity, but with all the other things that you have on your plate, maybe you're having to cut back, clear that out to focus on this particular one that's going to lead to growth and abundance. Because it's interesting, a win-win outcome is forecast. And this is in Libra, which is classic of the scales. And again, it's about that balance. Okay, so there's a shift in perception around financial stability. Interesting. What don't you see is the strength. So why is this here for Aries, please, Spirit? The Eight of Pentacles and that Empress card again. Yeah, this definitely feels like a career reading, Aries. This is about that financial stability, but this could also be about just growth and expansion, whatever that looks like for you, because the Empress here is all about abundance, and abundance looks different to everyone. So apply it as it fits. But there is the strength and courage to go after this growth and abundance. And it's about mastering your craft and putting in the work, even though it feels like it's been a slog. This is interesting. This is also taming that ego. And I wonder because we've had that shift of perception around what abundance is. And actually it's not about breaking my body to have it all. Abundance may look different to you now. Maybe it's not all about the finances. Interestingly, again, the spider. I'm going to see if I can grab the little spider at the end of this to show you our little friend that's supporting this read. Ooh. So let's have a look at what is coming towards you with this Six of Cups for the sign of Aries, please. Where's the Six of Cups here? We have the King of Pentacles still at the bottom, and this has ironically landed on the Hanged Man, which is what came out for the King of Pentacles came out for the Hanged Man, and that shift in perception, because there's victory here. And maybe you're seeing victory in a different light because maybe you're looking back at the past and seeing things in a different light. You're seeing it as a victory rather than, I don't know, a loss or something that was wasted. There's something about the past that is coming in victorious. Maybe it's something that you've invested in, but there is recognition and reward. Beautiful. Okay, let's have a look at the moon as your advice for September for the sign of Aries. Why is the moon here? Interesting. So the moon is clarified by the Nine of Wands, which is in your challenge. Maybe because the moon here is the unknown. It can be emotional too, but I'm definitely getting that hidden unknown. And maybe the challenge is to keep persevering here, but you don't actually know what the outcome is. Is this outcome going to lead to growth and abundance with the Empress here? Yes, indeed it is. But maybe there's something about the past coming up that makes you doubt this. The moon is also an intuitive energy. So to really trust your intuition at this time, because maybe, especially with eclipse season, some things can be unclear. And a need to trust where you're putting your efforts, where you're persevering. Trust your intuition. Okay, let's have a look. Why is the Five of Cups in the likely outcome? Why is this an Aries likely outcome? We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Six of Pentacles. My goodness, this is such beautiful energy. This is one of balance. And this is one of emotional fulfillment, emotion. So I do feel like with eclipse season, you are balancing something out, something that may have hurt you in the past. This was coming out with the Three of Swords here, the past coming in with the Six of Cups. I feel like there's more new information here as you're persevering down this path with the Nine of Wands. You're gaining some knowledge. Now, whether this is external or just something within, I feel like it's a combination of the two. But you're gaining some knowledge with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. And that's balancing out some energy, releasing the past pain of what hasn't worked out, what you have lost, because you're now seeing what you are gaining. And I think that's what you're clearing out. You're clearing out this the sense of loss from the past. Okay. And the Empress. Why is the Empress in Aries future energy? Oh my goodness. Beautiful. This perseverance, this, keep going even though it's a struggle at this time, does it pay off? Oh my goodness. The Empress is clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. This is that abundance, and this was about growth and abundance, expansion. And this money spider is just hanging out. And yeah, this is financial gain. This is something of legacy, money of legacy. This is beautiful. My goodness. Keep clearing out the old energy, Aries. And keep persevering towards this beautiful opportunity. Trust your intuition. If that's where you're being guided, trust it. Be aware of ego. But I feel like you're getting that shift in perception anyway. Apply this strategy to balance because it's leading to some beautiful energy. Okay, so if you're keen to see your end of September reading, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. And this is your reading. So I'm sending you much love, light, and insight. And I'll see you next time.